probably one of the biggest, hottest rivalries going in the World Wrestling Council at this particular time for the Puerto Rican Heavyweight Championship. Ricky Santana against Mr. Pogo, and Hugo, these guys really went after it there for a while.
Oh, you know, that's right, Bart. It's like you say, they've been battling all over the island, and it came down to this night, anniversary 1988, here in a hot night in Bayamon, to decide once and for all who was going to be the Puerto Rican Heavyweight Championship.
Well, Pogo's manager, El Profe, had claimed that Ricky Santana was not a worthy champion, and on the night of the anniversary 88, that there will be a new crowning of a new champion, and they have gone at it even before the referee was ready to do the check-in on both opponents.
Well, it's obvious, Hugo. Ricky Santana is incensed and was incensed by those comments made by El Profe, saying he's not a worthy champion, and he's letting that Latin blood boil right now, and he's showing just exactly what he's made of. Look at him going recklessly after Mr. Pogo. He's not going to finish until he's got everything done that he wants to do to this guy.
He is all over Mr. Pogo.
I think Mr. Pogo was caught a little bit off guard too. Hugo, there's Ricky going for a big body slam on Mr. Pogo. Ricky's just totally incensed at this stage of the game. He wants to damage Mr. Pogo. Oh, what a vicious move that was. Mr. Pogo doesn't know whether he's coming or going.
A lot of hate involved here, not only the prestige of the championship, but it's a personal feud between Santana and Pogo. And this is the night, the anniversary 88 hot Saturday night in Puerto Rico. And Ricky Santana wants to prove to all the fans here and all the fans that will be watching this all over the world who is the real champion of the Puerto Rican island.
Well, you know, right now, Ricky Santana is trying to be held back a little bit by Ricky Vargas, the referee. He's having a hard time doing it because he wants Pogo bad, and I guarantee you, Profi is not happy with this situation right now.
Okay, here Ricky must be careful at all times because of the expertise of Pogo in the martial arts and that ever deadly cobra.
And he just got him right there with a big vicious chop that came out of nowhere right to Santana's throat. It's like Mr. Pogo got a little bit of wise counseling on the outside of the ring there from El Profi, Hugo. I think that was a smart move.
How hard does Pogo hit? You've been in the ring with this man. You know that.
Tell you what, Hugo, we wrestled Mr. Pogo a lot of times all through our travels out in Kansas City in the Midwest. And then we came down here to Puerto Rico. We managed to beat him and Kendo Nagasaki to win the World Wrestling Council World Tag Team titles when we first came to this great island. But I tell you, his kicks are definitely the type of kicks that can do a lot of damage because he knows where to kick you and he knows how to kick you. And really, having to go out and wrestle this guy is not a fun time.
There's no mercy towards his opponents, I could tell you that much.
You know, that's just the way it is in the World Wrestling Council, Hugo. This is one of the toughest, and look at that, he threw him right there in the barricade around the people right there. Like I was saying, World Wrestling Council, you got to be at your best at all times because this is one of the toughest places in the world to try to get a championship and even just get out in the ring and wrestle.
Well, Pogo, for a few seconds, had the championship in his hands. Maybe he's a little bit overconfident here. This could be trouble for him because Santana is not a quitter, and like you said before, his Latin blood. And Pogo, okay, here we go. Santana.
He's turning tables on him again right here.
Hey, this is exactly what you have to do, Hugo, when you got a guy like Mr. Pogo, because he likes to take it outside the ring. He likes to try to do his damage outside the ring. And there, Ricky Santana just wrapped that leg around that turnbuckle post, and I guarantee you, it does the knee absolutely no good.
How does it feel when you are in the dressing room getting ready for this hot night in Bayamon? What was that? What was your experience on that given night?
Well, I tell you, Hugo, you know, to be a part of this great night was one of the biggest moments in our career. And as we'll see later on in the tape, we wrestled the sheep herders that night, and we were just.
The wrestlers feel nervous prior to.
We were nervous.
A big confrontation like this.
Yeah, we were nervous. You're always going to be nervous when you go out there, and particularly that night for us. And here with Ricky against Pogo, it's for a championship. And you know that's on the line. There's a lot of money involved, a lot of prestige involved, and you just got to dig down in yourself and come up with what it takes, and in our case, for both of us, to go out there and do what you can do and win.
It comes around once a year, and it's called the Hot Night in Puerto Rico, this time in Bayamon, anniversary 1988. and it was a great night.
Tell you what, right now, Ricky Santana is just going to town on Mr. Pogo. He was pounding him with his fists, throwing the head into the turnbuckle, and there's a shot into the opposite turnbuckle. Oh, Pogo moved out of the way.
Chin first into the top turnbuckle.
I tell you, he didn't expect that at all, Ugo. Ricky Santana's in a lot of trouble right now. Look at Pogo. He's still a little weary after that beating he just took, but I guarantee he's got a lot of stamina, and now he sees his opportunity to really do some damage on Ricky, and I know Pogo well enough that he will take advantage of that.
Well, Ricky Santana taking a big gamble, and Pogo now, he misses a shot.
Right there.
Oh, beautiful move here.
Turn around, referee.
Oh, I think Profe distracting the referee a little bit here might have saved. Well, could have had been 2 more seconds on that attempted pinfall by Santana. The champion in trouble, and Pogo, as the time progresses in the match, he tends to get meaner and meaner.
That's the advantage of having a manager out there on the outside of the ring, too. You were absolutely right. He really had him down for 3 seconds.
Oh,
the referee, he's really laid him in now. And the referee was distracted by the manager, and that's definitely an advantage.
Plus, he's always picking on racial comments, always insulting Santana's roots, and that has to kind of distract you when you hear a voice on the background insulting your people, your race. And Prophet will do that. He will do whatever he has to do to make one of his wrestlers win a match, especially this Puerto Rican heavyweight title match.
That's right. When everything's on the line, Ugo, you got to give a little credit where credit is due. I'm not going along with Profi's way of thinking whatsoever, but he has to do, there's a big spin kick, and I can guarantee you Ricky Santana is seeing stars right now because that spin kick is definitely in the jaw area, and I tell you, I can speak from experience. He chipped 4 of my teeth one time with that spin kick.
Wow. Well, a lot of new young wrestlers that are trying to make a name for themselves in the world of professional wrestling will have some tough times with Pogo if they face him, because he loves to get the new guys in professional wrestling and destroy them, break their bones, their necks. He is mean.
Don't sell Pogo short, Ugo. He's a ruthless competitor, and he goes out there and does what he feels he has to do to win a match. Even if you don't agree with his methods or not, I think the results speak for itself, and he does love to get young, inexperienced wrestlers out there and try to show them a little bit of what he's made of, and usually that ends up, like you say, with hospitalization.
Okay, an oriental nerve hold here, well applied.
Well, you can see the psychology here, the strategy of Pogo is very easy to see, Ugo. He's worn Ricky Santana down with the karate kicks and the karate thrusts, and when he's got him weak and in bad shape like he does now, he puts on that nerve hold, and what that does is not only intensify the pain, but it kind of takes a little bit of oxygen out of you, too.
Well, the champion in a lot of difficulties here as a challenger has paralyzed him.
He's coming up now, Ugo, Ricky Santana.
What about the fan support?
Ricky's got the support of the fans. You can hear him in the background there getting behind him. But Ricky was in the best shape maybe of his career and was really up for this match at Hot Night, Saturday night in September, anniversary 88 in Bayamon. And he was ready.
Big
that
shot.
Came out of nowhere.
Pogo caught him as he was coming in. Vicious karate thrust. Chop
he kicked
in.
out, though.
Santana is lucky to be able to kick out on that one.
I tell you what, you got to give credit
gone.
to him. Oh, yeah, he was definitely, he could have just laid there if he wanted to, Ugo, and let the count of 3. But Ricky Santana's got too much pride, and he's not going to go down as easily as Mr. Pogo thought he was going to, and I think it's a credit to Ricky Santana.
Well, Pogo all over Santana. His manager, the professor, happy outside the ring.
Yeah, Profi loves it when his men are out there beating you up and getting you down. And it's like you say, he's constantly racially slurring you. Oh, Pogo's going to the middle rope here.
Oh!
Hey, I don't.
And we all know how much that hurt.
I think that might have raised Mr. Pogo's voice up a couple octaves, don't you, Ugo?
Whoa!
Tell you what, I think any of the men out there in the
you could have probably had sang an opera right there.
Exactly. I think we can all relate to how that feels. And Ricky Santana was a desperation move to get those knees up, but it looks like he's getting a little bit of life left in him. And now that Latin blood's boiling. He's beating that chest, and when that happened, he's ready to start going to town. And Pogo's trying to run, but he didn't let him get out of the ring.
No running this time as the champion.
Big elbow off the ropes there for Santana. He's going after Mr. Pogo now.
He's all over Pogo.
Laying those kicks in.
The champion all over.
Pogo. 1 count there. He's looking out to people who go, he knows what they want.
Knuckle City right now, courtesy
Fifth
of
City
Santana.
right there, and target Mr. Pogo's head, and that's an awful head too. Look at him, he's just going crazy, Hugo. He's going berserk.
He's not going to let Mr. Pogo beat him for that Puerto Rico.
And now he wants to go after the manager. That could be a mistake. He has to concentrate on the challenger.
Oh, another big right hand right there. There's that spin
That's what
kick
makes
again.
it so dangerous, because when you think you got him, there we have it. Almost a 3 count.
Tell you what,
And
credit
the
Ricky
profe,
Santana
Did you see
there.
the profi outside? He thought he had him right
he
there.
thought he had it belt right there. Oh.
Tell you, big half power slam right there. I guarantee you, Hugo, that jars your kidneys, your backbone, everything. And here's Pogo up on that second rope. All right, he moves out of the way. Tell you, what a match this has been, Hugo.
Back and forth.
Oh, what
A classical encounter of a tremendous, proud champion and a very dangerous challenger
And a
that would
very
like to please his
determined
manager by becoming the champion in this hot Saturday night in Bayamon.
Tell you, he couldn't quite get the pinfall there, so he gets him up to the slam. Now
Ricky
he's going to
signaling
that
for
top
victory, and
rope.
we all know what's coming up here.
When he puts this on them, they don't get up after
Dangerous
this.
move.
That's a high-risk move all the way. Oh! Tell you what, Hugo, a high-risk move right there. If the guy moves
wait a
all the
minute.
way-
That's a signal
Pogo
for the
signals
Cobra.
for the Cobra hold.
Damn.
It spells trouble
Ladies
for the
and
champion.
gentlemen, that's not a. You don't want to be
Don't
putting
let
that
him
hold.
get it, Ricky. Don't let him
Come on,
get
fight
it,
it,
Ricky.
baby, fight it.
And the kids that are watching this at home right now, please do never attempt to use any of these holds because they are deadly.
This one is very
that's
dangerous.
That's it. Come on, Ricky. See, he didn't quite let him get that Cobra. Tell you-
Pogo has been at his best. If Ricky has been in his best shape of his career, we have to give Pogo credit. He's been there.
Tell you what, you got to credit the World Wrestling Council too, Hugo, because this just goes to show what kind of matches, what kinds of matches that go on down here in the World Wrestling Council. Big vertical suplex, and Pogo is not an easy man to suplex.
Okay, he goes for the pinfall there, but not enough for the 3 count.
Both men are fighting with everything they got right now, Hugo. They're down to desperation.
Going for all the marbles. Side
Up there he
steps
goes
it.
outside. A very dangerous place to be when El Profi is wandering around, Hugo.
Okay, Pogo. Now waiting for the champion to get back in the ring. Referee is counting. To obtain the championship, you must pin the champion
big
or
kick
make him
right
surrender.
Yeah, both men just have given it their all, and you can tell they're fighting it, giving it everything they got down to the last bit to win this match, Hugo.
Look out, Ricky.
That's
Almost
big
like a
tackle.
sumo tackle.
I tell you, Pogo, look at him right now.
He
I
has
think
done
he's-
almost everything right.
He thinks he's got it right now because he got Ricky Santana down. Oh, look at that! Flip over the
This
top
could be
rope.
it,
This could
Hugo.
be it. That's
There
it.
it is.
Hey,
Great,
What a
great.
great match, Hugo. What a
Successful pinfall. The Coliseum here in Bayamon has erupted.
It's rafters are
as
shaking right now.
Their
Hugo.
favorite champion has successfully defeated Pogo in a tough encounter. He still holds the Puerto Rico's heavyweight championship. Look out!
no! Cheap shot time. I tell you, this is a mark of Mr. Pogo. There he goes. He's already lost the match. Big double shot coming off the ropes, brother. It's not necessary. Now he's
Oh, there
There's a
goes that
Cobra.
Cobra. Hey, Ricky was in trouble right there, Hugo.
Oh, this means
Big
trouble
trouble.
here. The match is officially over. Pogo has nothing to lose now because he already lost the match. So he don't have to worry about being disqualified.
Hey, what disgusts me is there's El Profi
Look
sitting
at the
there
manager.
giving direction, distracting the referee, and all that's doing is causing more harm on Ricky Santana. This is a serious situation right here.
And Santana.
The fans are certainly showing their despicability towards that act, too. They're pelting the ring with everything, Hugo.
Unnecessary right there. Profit. He just ought to be fined and thrown out of the ring right there. Ricky Vargas Benitez.
Okay, that's where the bad things
that's
came into the ring.
Tell you what, Hugo, it's hard to explain to the people that weren't there the feeling of the hatred right now.
Okay, you were in the ring. You have faced Pogo before. You know the effects of the Cobra. Yet he left the ring and all that saliva and foam coming out of the mouth of Santana, almost ready to throw up. And you've been there before. How did it feel to see one of your buddies, one of your good friends, gone through that? Because when a hold is applied like that, you never know if it's going to cause permanent injury.
Well, that's the key right there, Hugo. You know, that's a very dangerous hold. And when you see somebody in a situation like this, Ricky with his foam coming out of his mouth, is something seriously wrong here. And, you know, it's obvious by the look on our faces right there. We're concerned about it. But, you know, it's just one of those hazards that could possibly happen to you every night you step into the ring. ring, something like this can happen to you, and it's just a feeling that's sometimes hard to live with.
Yeah, that's right, Hugo. There's Ricky foaming at the mouth from that Cobra being applied unnecessarily by Mr. Pogo, and you know, we really didn't know what to do because Ricky was really in a bad way, and here they are, they're bringing out the stretchers, and we're just trying to comfort him a little bit, but we were really concerned for his health right there.
Well, to tell the fans what happened afterwards, he was taken into the medical facilities where he was kept under doctor's care for over an hour till finally he reacted. Fans, we're going to take you now to another great match of this hot Saturday night in Bayamon.